Hello, my name is Leroy Blevins. Welcome to Mysteries and Histories. In this episode here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk a little bit about more false stories told in the JFK assassination. Now, recently everybody knows about National Enquirer, always posting a bunch of stuff about the JFK assassination and stuff. And here, past week I think, which I bought me a copy of this, as you see right here. Same thing. I bought me a copy because I wanted to read some of the stuff that they was talking about. Okay, and I find it funny that how all these people will, make a magazine or whatever and put all this stuff in it. And when you read it, all it is giving more false information out. And that's why I said when it comes to research and stuff like that, all right, people reads this kind of stuff. And we're not talking about a handful. We're talking about millions and millions of viewers and millions of people that buys this kind of stuff. And when they read this, okay, they're paying $4.99. I think that's what it costs. $4.99. Yep, $4.99 for this. And when they start reading it and stuff like that, and they come up with their actually fake stories, like on JFK assassination here. Okay, they're going to sit there and say all this new evidence and stuff that's coming out, here recently, which was hidden for 50 plus years and all this other stuff. When they show an image of this in their magazine, this image has been out for quite a while now. It's been out for years, but they're thinking that this has just came out just recently, and they're calling this one of the shots of JFK. Then they're also looking at the image like this. They show an image like this. And besides this image, they're going to show this image here. Okay, they're going to show both of these images here, but they're not in color. They're showing the black and white versions of them. Okay, they show this here, and they have this one placed like down here, like so, and say, here's a bullet that they found in the grass. This is the fourth bullet right here. Okay, because it says 4 bullets, not 3, fired at JFK. And they point out this bullet here, which, as you see in my research, this is a distraction shot that struck the manhole cover. However, in this story, they say this actually hit the curb, which I'll pull up this frame right here. They show frame 312 of this Zapruder film. Okay, oops, this one right here. I'm sorry about that. And they said this is where the bullet hit right here. Okay, they say the bullet hit right here, this curb here. So when they're looking at this, and they're going to say, here's that bullet right here that hit that curb. Okay, this is what they're trying to tell us in their story, that this is that location where that bullet hit, but actually it's not. It's actually down further, and this was after the headshot, and this is at the manhole cover, as you see here. This is at the manhole cover. But they said it was this curve. So again, more false information is given out. They're also sitting there telling us like this. This what really got me is when I was reading this last night. This is about a researcher that supposedly analyzed the Zapruder film. And here's what he states. And if you listen closely to the audio on the Zapruder film, you can hear 4 shots. The third shot, actually a double. All right, again, more false information. He's saying that the Zapruder film has sound. The Zapruder film does not have sound. But in this story here, the Zapruder film has sound. The only sound that was ever added to the Zapruder film was when I added to it some time ago, just to get that feeling and that reaction of what people was going through there. And I shared on my YouTube videos and stuff as well. But in here, they stated that the Zapruder film has audio sound to it, which it doesn't. Okay, and then they got the name of the list of the supposedly gunmen there. They have JFK assassination, includes E. Howard Hunt, Frank Sturgis, Charles Harrelson, Charles Rogers, and the Enquirer revealed in a stunning December front page bombshell, Dallas cop Roscoe White. Okay, which they had nothing to do with the JFK assassination, but they said they revealed. So they're telling us this stuff is true. I wanted to make this video here and explain the reason why I get upset and stuff like that. Like I said, you know, there's people out there, you know, if they tell the story and they tell exactly, if they've done some research and did their homework and they're just telling the true story into the JFK assassination, you know, I can understand them, you know, either putting in their books, selling their books, or, you know, telling their story, get a little donation here and there. I can understand all of that. But like I said, what always gets me the most when it comes to JFK assassination is everybody's got to put false claims out there. Now, we got millions of people out there. Now, they got Oswald still there, but you got millions of people buying this magazine here, and they're getting false information. But to them, when they read this false information and stuff, to them, it's actually real information, but it's not. It's actually false information. But they're reading what they read in this magazine here, and also in other stories and stuff. They're reading it, and they're going to say, okay, well, here's what actually happened today, but it didn't. Okay, so they're getting fed false information. I wanted to make this video here because right now I'm trying to make something real quick and stuff like that, because my son just had a seizure here about an hour ago, and I'm trying to keep an eye on him and my wife, and trying to get all the stuff together for the documentary I'm doing in this in June. I've been going down there. I'm trying to get all that stuff still organized and stuff. In the description down below, you're going to see a site if you want to still make a donation. You still got between now and to May 31st of this month. You can still make a donation. In the description down below is always going to be a site where you can order my book, Evidence of Conspiracy, the only book you ever need in JFK assassination. But I just wanted to make this short video here real quick and tell people, you know, don't go for a lot of these false stories that's going on out there, just like this one here. Okay, I read over it. Okay, and there's more false information going out in the JFK assassination. That's the reason why the JFK assassination will never, ever be solved, because of too much false information out there, and everybody's bouncing around here and there, and the people that's really looking for the truth in the JFK assassination, they're getting tossed around here and there, because you got stories over here told, stories over here told. Nothing's fitting, you know, stories here, stories there. That's the reason why I do my research. That's the reason why I show my evidence and stuff like that, so people knows the truth. Okay, so people knows and sees the evidence there actually is out there. Just like I said, you could take a look at something like this, and then you got another magazine, you know, same National Enquirer, you know, showing all these different, you know, stories, you know, who's behind JFK assassination or one thing or another. They're telling stories after stories after stories, and all they're doing is getting out false information. So don't forget that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to tell your friends about us. Always hit that like button. We always need them like buttons. Share this information and all the other information on my other videos and stuff like that. Thank you, and you all have a pleasant day.